If them blind kid sure can play pinball, bum bum bum. He's a pinball wizard. What y'all know about the pinball wizard? What a good movie, Tommy. Oh my God, Tommy was one of the best movies ever made. Oh my goodness, it was such a good movie. You guys got to see it. Felt so bad for him too. Good movie. Anyway, sports. Shoot. Yeah. Uh, okay, so you know the finality to the NBA, a finality to within the next 2 years. Because listen, I have to admit this. I still think Cleveland's. Listen, let me, because I don't want to recant, but I want to also state other possibilities when it comes to Cleveland, and only because of the Carmelo contract, I'm saying this. When I post and you guys chime in and then tell me facts and stuff that I don't look for and statistics that I don't look for, it makes me say, especially if it's like real facts, not like if it's just flight by night, what you think. If it's like the contract of Carmelo, and and one of you said, Melo has a 1 year contract. And some of you are like, nah, he's not going to break the contract, or they're not going to. Even though if they wanted to, they'll break that contract in half right now. But you're like, nah, he's not going to break the contract. And I start thinking, you know what? It just gave me a weird feeling to hear that, because it's like, okay, well, what if Melo sticks it out? Well, okay, let, okay, let's do it like this. Let's do it like this. All right, so I'm not going to rehash what I said yesterday, even though it's pertinent in this situation. But and you guys just look at yesterday's when I was talking about Cleveland and Melo and all them getting together. But let's do it like this. Melo, Melo's contract is 1 year, right? So here's what I was thinking about Oklahoma City. And here's what I was thinking, because everything now to me is cap space, but it's still orchestrated for these guys all to get together. And listen, I was sipping soda. I was getting it in. Listen, LeBron James is the orchestrator of this. This has nothing to do with the general manager and the owner, and this is LeBron James doing. And they're just going with it because they're appeasing him. Now, he's the one that orchestrated the whole Kyrie Irving being upset. He orchestrated that. And we know this because he's the one who orchestrated Tristan Thompson's contract getting done. He orchestrated Kyrie Irving's contract to get done, Kevin Love's contract. He did all that, and they did that for him because when he left in Miami, he's like, listen, I'm out of here. They was like, well, what do you want to come back? They had that private conversation. He was like, I need help, so on and so forth. He came back and they was like, what do you need, King James? Point blank. He's like, I need all of these things. So let's not be blind to the fact that LeBron James is behind all of this. And then of course there's people behind LeBron James helping all this money come to fruition. Now, when we look at what recently happened with Kyrie Irving leaving, we looked at the cap space. I already went over that, how they freed up some cap space and how they wouldn't let other players go because they were important to win, but they didn't have enough money to free up the cap space. Okay, one player left. That was enough money to free up cap space for all of this other action to happen. Now, here's the thing. I don't know what Carmelo's contract is. Upper echelon, can you look that up for me? I don't know what his contract is. But here's what I think. I think the only way, I think the only reason why Carmelo went to Oklahoma City instead of coming to Cleveland is is uh is because he would have been too much for the cap space right now. Now here's and what I'm saying what I'm saying is it might be that next year they're gonna dump some of these new people that they got. And they're gonna free up enough cap space for Carmelo to get there, to get to Cleveland. This is the only reason why I think that Carmelo is not on Cleveland's team. I think it has nothing to do with OKC being a super team. I can't see that lasting too long. But I could see them going, you know what? Right now we can't give Melo what we want and what he wants. We're not going to give Carmelo Anthony. We're not going to give him a $2.5 million contract. We're just not going to